Christopher's background.
Christopher.
Never ever have I been addressed as such.
Oh, shit.
Oi, oi, oi. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of An Interesting Discussion Sometimes. My name is Tarun. I'm here with the regular boys. That's Harsha, Haran, and Christian. And today we're joined by a special friend of ours. His name is Sakar. Sakar, do you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Oi, oi, oi. Hi, I'm Sakar. I call me off guard. Hey, everybody. My name is Sakar. I graduated from UVA last year, where I studied neuroscience, a little bit of religion, and where I met these guys unfortunately through some friends when I was like a sophomore.
Fair.
Currently, I'm doing a lot of research. I work as a research fellow in a large research institution. And I'm doing neuroscience research because good brain. And I gotta use it. So like,
oh, that guy. Okay.
Yeah, that kind. Yeah. But yeah, besides that, I think I'm a well-rounded individual and I deserve to be in this podcast a lot sooner.
It's not like an application. You're already here.
So
yeah, he said he deserved to be on earlier than this. I think he's pissed off. He's pissed off at us.
Episode like 61 at this point, but you know, it's facts. It's Goodington to be here.
A couple weeks ago, we hired Christina as a manager, and now we can hire Sakar as an intern.
Yeah,
intern. What the fuck?
Yeah. But we can't pay him credit. I'm sorry.
No, unpaid.
You can pay that sponsorship.
No. The ad will run later. It's okay, guys. Don't worry. But speaking of like how you met us through some of your friends, the way you didn't originally meet us, but one of your close friends, right, is Emmy, correct?
Well, I mean, define close.
Close enough.
Like
Close in
far.
proximity.
Like close as in far.
Yeah.
Close as in far, then yes. Like we're there. We're friends. We're pals. We're palsington.
And so, you know, we only got to see like one side of Emmy, she's very friendly with us, but I feel like you've seen a different side, and I was hoping you could hopefully expose her a little bit, or if you had like an embarrassing story or something like that. You know, you've known her the longest out of all of us, so maybe there's something.
This is gonna be so disappointing. I've known her the longest, but you guys know her closer than I do. In high school, I avoided her because she kind of creeped me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, checks out.
The way she appeared, or like
just. I mean, no, her appearance wasn't an issue. It's just So we were robotics, right? Like that's where I first saw her. Robotics, and like I can count on one finger how many girls were in robotics. So just Emmy, right? To me, I was like, okay, this is cool. Like she's an engineering person or something like that. But then the thing that creeped me out was that after I saw robotics, I saw her freaking everywhere. I just couldn't avoid this person. Like 4 years, Emmy was just like in the peripheries, just like a dot in my freaking peripheries until like senior year when I actually like officially I think got introduced to her by my friend Andy, and Andy tried to jokingly push us to go to prom together, and she slapped Andy for being so annoying.
Oh damn!
Sounds like Emmy.
Yeah,
as a joke. But I think Emmy and I just got closer during quarantine. We started watching movies together with our friends to meet and stuff. So
that's cool.
I wish I had some funny, juicy stories, but besides, dang, I have no funny stories, dude. I don't know Emmy at all.
It's okay. It's probably for the better. She'd probably come kill us if we actually got her outed for something. But it's okay. We'll ask somebody else.
I mean, besides calling me BB, she calls everyone BB, right? I just gets on my nerves, dude. You feel so nasty. BB just sounds so nasty to me.
Why?
I feel like BB's never used. BB ever used
Oh, not ironically.
Yeah, I don't think so. Right?
It's not so serious coming from her.
Serious?
It's I like it's supposed to be cute and stuff, but from her, it just sounds like
a command.
Hey BB.
She's creepy. Right? That's why.
She's creepy.
Because you said she's creepy. I'm not saying she's creepy.
No.
I feel like it came out of your mouth. So.
No.
Yeah,
Emmy,
true.
if you're listening to this, you're not creepy.
BB.
Move on.
Dude, Emmy, it's all love. Like Emmy and I, we bonded over just the absurd amount of rom-coms we watch alone. So there's that. And also,
weird. Hey, rom-coms go kind of hard though. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, no, yeah, they go hard. I cry. Like I cry. I mean, I don't cry, but like I tear.
You tear up.
Yeah.
That's respectable.
Which rom-com hit you the hardest? Would you say?
Oh my god, so far, the one that's hit me the hardest would definitely have to be. Oh god, what was that one? I
Friends
just
with
watched
Benefits.
It. No, I didn't. I didn't like Friends with Benefits that much. It was the one with it was Mila Kunis and.
Oh, the one with Zac Efron?
Ashton Kutcher?
No. The one with
Mila Kunis
Jason Segel. Segel, yeah.
How did
it's like forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah.
Because I have a fat crush on Mila Kunis ever since I was in my elementary school.
Who doesn't? Come on.
Yeah, she's pretty. She's Meg on. Too bad she's Meg on Family Guy, bro. Fucking so annoying. I hate Meg.
Yeah, we don't.
Because she's ugly. Is that why you hate her?
Yeah, she's just so fucking annoying.
I mean, it's just the character. I mean, she's meant to be the annoying one.
Right? Yeah, I know. Nothing against Mila Kunis.
I don't know. That movie just hit me hard because I was like, Jason and Mila. Who would have thought, right? Like, who would even think about putting them together in a movie together like that? It just like gave me some hope for the future.
Word. I respect that. Isn't Jason Segel like 6'7" and Mila Kunis is like 5'?
Jason Segel just looks like a bear, you know. So
A pasty shaved bear.
Man, we gotta live too, okay?
I mean,
I feel like Marshall and Lily are probably the same kind of like appearance as Marshall and I don't know Mila Kunis' character's name in that movie, or is that definitely not Marshall either?
Bro,
I was gonna say like
a coherent sentence.
I was using Marshall and Lily, and then I was like, but then I think I can't use the character names of forgetting Sarah Marshall, so I was like, I don't know. I don't know what I was saying.
What's your point?
My point was like Lily's probably the same height as Mila Kunis. Or
I think she's shorter. She's like what 5'3", 2.
It's a good height.
Yeah, Ron, not everyone can be as tall as you. Holy crap.
Yeah, how tall's your girlfriend?
No, I was just going off Trude's thing where like he's saying that Jason Segel's tall, and I was like, I feel like it'd be the same kind of look.
Every time Haran and like Bhavna go on a date, Haran's her chaperone dog. Like Haran's the guy who like straight up cuts her steak for her and feeds it. Like there's no going around that height difference. But you guys are a very cute couple. If only
you're with me or anyway, go.
Yeah, that's for a different episode, you know. It's for a premium subscription.
I've been like expressing my love for you since I met you sophomore year.
That is actually kind of true. But I do have a bone pick with you. Why did any? So you came to Tech at least I think like 2 or 3 times since we met each other, but you never once saw one of us.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Made an effort.
I need an invite.
What the fuck?
Well, just tell us that you're coming, and then we'll make
our
plans.
door's always unlocked.
Every single time I hear about this after you'd already been to Tech, and you're like, oh yeah, I just went to Tech like two weekends ago. And
I mean, like I go there because I was invited. So maybe it's a you problem.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a you guys problem. Plus, I feel like every time like Christian and I meet in person, like 5 minutes, Christian stands me and then he's just like done with the car.
To be fair, it's probably because I'm drunk and that's the only excuse I have.
We were literally playing Mafia. How'd you get drunk during Mafia?
Hey man, life finds a way, you know.
I mean,
imagine like Christian editing this episode. 5 minutes later, I'm fucking done with this episode.
And Christian, if you ever want to talk, dude, like I'm an unlicensed.
Is your door
therapist.
always open? Oh.
No, it's not, dude. Shit. I am so cautious. My door's always locked. You just have to like slide a letter through the door.
Slide a letter
under the door.
It's like Hogwarts.
You have to send a freaking owl.
I heard you also got into an altercation. Haran, you have a story behind this? Is this correct?
I have a story behind this?
Yeah. I think Harsha
has the inside scoop on
this.
Wait, what altercation?
Oh, you'll find out soon enough.
Sakar, have you gotten punched before at UVA?
I have not. What?
What about Karkar?
Okay. So
insane setup.
Okay, so I didn't get punched. It wasn't an altercation. It was Karkar being Karkar and Sakar being a baby. So this was sophomore year, right? I was like, after gaining like 30 pounds freshman year, my sophomore year, I was like finally about to like lose some weight. I was on that grind. But I got really sick. I don't know what it was. I think sophomore year, there was like this like crazy flu going around, and I was coughing, and like my chest was just like obliterated, like Obelisk the Tormentor. Obelisk the Tormentor. Anyways, dark magician like shot a shadow ball at my chest. Right, it was that. It was like demolished, and so I was like coughing so much. So like my chest wall, I guess, was just like deteriorated from the inside out. And Karkar, Obelisk, the Tormentor, decides to like hype me up, right? And he just like starts banging on my chest. He's like slapping my chest like this. And then he slaps it so hard, I feel like a little crack. And then like, I didn't think much of it, right? Because then I started coughing again and it started to hurt. I was like, Sakar, you can't do this. You have to go to the gym, right? Like, you just made these brown friends. You're trying to impress them. I was about to go lift the bar, like 45 pounds. Like, we go to the gym, and then they're like hyping me up again. So it's like beating my chest. And then like, it's still there. The pain is like increasing. So then, so then they load the bar up for the first time. I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to, bench 135. I dropped it like straight up on my chest, bang. So it's just like we had Obelisk the Tormentor, like Karkar beating my chest. We had Slifer the Sky Dragon beating it in the gym, and then Ra, like the you guys probably aren't getting this reference.
Are you making a Yu-Gi-Oh reference?
Yeah. So basically, like, just I got hit in the chest 3 times that night, right? One because of Karkar, some guy at the gym, like my friend, and then I dropped the bar on my chest. So then after that, I couldn't stop. Like, my pain in my chest was so bad that like I went to the doctor, and she's like, "There's just so much scar tissue that just feels like it's building up here." So it's like she helped me like find exercise to break it down, but like where like my ribs like join my like sternum, it's like there's a bump there because just like how it like healed after that.
Damn.
So it wasn't an altercation. Like when you said altercation, I thought you were talking about how like Karkar like just blows up on people when he gets mad.
that too.
It's like Karkar has never gotten mad at me. I hope. Like I would pee my pants if Karkar got mad at me. Like Karkar, like for the majority of the day is like a teddy bear, right? But then when he gets mad, he's like a grizzly bear.
Yeah.
And when he's a grizzly bear, it's deadly.
I mean, to be fair, we kind of, added you about never coming to see us, but Karkar, he would come to see us, but then he would never stay in our apartment. He would always make his way somewhere else and just be gone for like 13, 14 hours. And then we'd see him at like brunch the next day.
That's not even true. Like we would like part ways at like probably like 1:30 at night because we're like all fucking, I guess we're pussies in his eyes because like he got to go to that after party, bro. Like, he always got moves on moves. So then we're like, we're done. We're gonna go to sleep. And then like 7:30 in the morning, I see like someone knocking at the door, and I go, "It's Cockroach is there." And I'm like, "Did this man even sleep? Where did he come from?"
Okay,
he just appears.
I lived with Karkar for 2 years, and that man never even stayed with us. Okay, literally, like I'll come home after like classes like 6 o'clock. Karkar is just sitting. Like on the couch, like in the living room,
just meditating.
Like at a certain, no, she's like sitting there, just like doing this thing. He's like playing Fortnite or something, and then like it's like 11 p.m. and then he's gathering his backpack. He's like, "Oh, I gotta go study." Okay, what'd you do all day? And then like I'll like sometimes like I'm super thirsty at night, and then I'll hear something like rustling in the kitchen. I'll go like take a peek because I'm like really scared, like me, like my boxers and like my like tank top. Because I have biceps at that point. I go out there, I like peek at the living room. It's like Karkar's like finally eating dinner at like 2 or 3 a.m. And the next morning, he's still out there. Like the dude does not
making
sleep.
dinner.
He's like making.
I'm about to see this man's this weekend. So maybe this whole weekend I'll just be Watching
Verifying.
Karkar.
Dude, you
He's
could-
gonna be observing Karkar and see what his sleep schedule is like.
the Karkar documentary.
The Karkar documentary.
Dude, I mean, Karkar, like, definitely one of my closest friends that I was able to make a UVA, but, like, does the dude ever sleep? Is like, it's my question.
I guess
Dude,
we'll never
like-
know.
He would never be home. Oh my gosh. I actually felt lonely. Like, I used to work with Karkar. Like, we used to be there in the summer together. Like, I never felt so alone with someone in the same apartment with me.
Dude, I feel like it's like the constant stream of Taco Bell running through his veins.
Concentration.
Taco Bell and his, like, chole and then rice.
Chole.
Oh, man. Dude, Taco Bell. Dude, Taco Bell, it just feels so surreal. I can't believe. Like, I think I ate more Taco Bell in college than I ate, like, real food.
Dude, yeah, I went to go play basketball like with some UVA kids recently, and like right after we finished playing, they were like all talking about like, oh, like let's pull up to Taco Bell right now, and I was like, this literally just sounds like they're just at UVA living life in Nova right now. Exactly what they'd be doing. They'd be balling the AFC and then pulling up to the Taco Bell right after.
Yeah, I don't get the hype over Taco Bell, honestly.
They fucking love it, dude. They love
Yeah.
it.
I mean, like, I like Taco Bell, but like, it's not like a weekly routine kind of thing, you know?
It can be. It can be.
All right, listen.
Well, to be
man.
fair,
All right, Tarun.
Christian, me and you literally had a cookout weekly routine for like a month.
But I feel like Cookout's a bit different. Like, I feel like you can't do that with Cookout because, like, there's Taco Bell in Northern Virginia, right? Cookout, we don't have anything in Northern Virginia. Is there Cookout in Massachusetts?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, so I feel like that's like it's exotic for you guys. It's
But
like
also, Taco Bell.
Exotic.
Taco Bell is like the same 5 things made in different ways. You know, like
Tell you
Yeah.
such facts.
no matter what you buy, you're eating the same thing.
Everything is like
That should be the
some sort of
commercial.
tortilla.
Tortilla, beans,
lettuce.
rice, meat.
Cheese and
There
cheese.
you go. That's it. That's Taco Bell.
They order 5 ingredients to make every single menu. What, dude?
Bro,
They're
if
making
they're
so much money. Holy
bro, their
shit.
business efficiency is insane.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
they also have like a lot of vegetarian options. I think
Hmm.
Mm.
like UVA had a lot of like Indian kids who are vegetarian,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like weaklings, but you know.
But like, there's no other fast food restaurant, I guess, other than like Chipotle or whatever.
That would
At
be
least
the
the mainstream
accommodating.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Chipotle, it's expensive. Did you hear that
That's
they
true.
they increased like the prices for like by 4% to pay their
Yeah.
employees $15 an hour?
Yeah.
Go Chipotle, dude.
Dude, those employees get work like crazy though. At those lines,
true.
like especially like during like on lunchtime, it's crazy the lines they gotta go through. They're also always understaffed. I feel like whenever I go,
Mhm.
Oh, when do you go?
like when I go specifically to Chipotle, or
Oh.
like whenever I've been to Chipotle in the last year, I feel like it's always been
okay.
understaffed. But it's also COVID time, so
Yeah. I know someone who worked at a Chipotle for like a month during Corona, and they were like, they like absolutely loved Chipotle, like would get it like weekly, you know? And then she was like, after a month, she was like, yeah, I'm not working here anymore. Like, fuck this. Like, I can't. Because like, it must get mad stressful, especially during like the peak hours. And there's probably like, what, 5 people there max or something?
it's comparable to like I guess like Cadoba at our school at Tech.
Oh, yeah. But they had like 4 people there total that worked there. Like, and plus they would switch them around all the different kitchens, bro. You'd have somebody serving you like Japanese food at 2, then you come back at 9. There's somebody at Cadoba serving you food. So,
that is true. That is true.
so
Dude, I'm just like, I still can't believe I went to Tech once, like freshman year, and the food it's like changed my life. I was so jealous. Like UVA is just like trash food, and
on campus, yeah.
yeah, I didn't realize that you guys have like a food court. Like we just have like poop court. So I was really confused because it felt like I was like in a mall. Like I felt like I was eating in a mall instead of like like a dining
Yeah,
hall.
that's kind of fair. I'd say.
Do you remember what you ate there?
I had the Chinese thing, like the bootleg
Mm.
Panda Express.
Yeah.
What is
That-
it called? Is it actually Panda Express?
No.
Okay,
At Owens?
It's
right,
called
probably?
origami.
origami.
No,
okay.
No, that would be
Oh.
like the. That would
I
be
think
like
he ate
the,
at Owens.
Yeah, that would be Tachibana kind of.
Oh,
General
Owen.
So's.
Okay. Yeah, Owens does not sound like
Oh, I think
Panda
you ate
Express.
at Bowl Dynasty.
Yo, what? How many places are there?
Just one. It's just it got renamed and
Yeah.
I don't know.
There were lots of sus names of the places that they had in that little dining area. They always had like super borderline racist, stereotypical names for all the restaurants that had different kinds of food. So,
Like the Trader Joe's names.
yeah, exactly. But the food in Charlottesville, like outside of the campus food, from what I've experienced, grounds, first year, second year, bullshit.
But yeah, your options off campus were insane compared to ours. Yeah. So
I mean,
that was
like,
a trade-off.
I'd rather say campus. Like, I got corrected by so many people my first year, for saying campus. And it's actually like at a certain point, like went from embarrassing to like infuriating. Like, like I'm at UVA. Like, you don't have to like correct me. Like, I know what campus is.
I am a student here. That mob
so
mentality.
I mean, yeah, the food in Charlottesville was like amazing. I didn't like. You have to realize like UVA, like the grounds is so disconnected from the environment, in my opinion. I mean, I love both the environment inside grounds and like outside, but like the diversity that I noticed outside Charlottesville, like outside like UVA, was like a lot more apparent than the diversity that I noticed like within UVA. So the food, the cuisine was crazy. Like downtown mall, you could live there for like your whole life and you never be like bored of the food.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I hope.
Don't quote him on it. But,
someone's about to go like test this right now.
Oh man, it was so good. Yeah, I miss food. I mean, I'm not that I'm like not eating, but like
I feel that really heavily. Like Corona's just starting to open up now, where you can actually like go sit inside a restaurant and get food. And
like Corona's opening up.
Yeah, it was Corona.
Like the beer.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Oh fuck it, you know what I mean. Yeah, so Corona's opening up, and like now that I'm going to like restaurants,
double
and shit,
down.
you can actually like sit inside and like enjoy a good meal from like like nice and hot, like just there, like it's like actual like activity. You don't have to like go pick it up and bring it back and then eat it. I don't know.
It's wait, nice. Is that what happens when you go inside a restaurant and eat? You eat there?
Yeah. Once Corona's opened up, you can't.
Just getting absolutely bodied by this one comedy tried to make.
What the fuck is this, man? I literally introduced you. I was like, oi, it's the car.
Yeah, but you sound like Peppa Pig, bro.
He mocked me for that too. You fucking what the fuck?
Wait, okay. Initially, I thought that was a joke. I thought it was a meme. I didn't think that was gonna be like, is that gonna be a part of this actual recording?
Oh, 100%.
Yes.
Bro, you need to switch it up, man. like I can't just say hello, what's up, guys? Welcome back every time. Come on, you gotta switch it up.
Anyway,
oh man,
enough with the roasting of Tarun. At least for now. We'll get back to that later. But when you were talking about food at UVA, I think the last time that I was at UVA, we all went out to eat at I think it was a Mexican restaurant.
It was Fry's Station.
Okay, is it not a Mexican? I don't know. I don't remember.
Is that what it's called? Fry's
Spring Station.
Pizza place.
Fry Springs?
Oh yeah, it was a pizza place. And I remember you guys were fucking around with the water glasses. That's what I remember.
Wait, when was this?
This was first semester, fourth year, as you would.
Oh wait, is that one like? Oh, I remember.
Yeah,
this when him and Yanu were beefing.
Oh, yeah, 100%. No, Yanu.
Gopi and I like we
Gopi.
Is that his middle name?
I actually don't know. I think so. Maybe that's his dad's name. I actually don't know. Oh man, I hope he's gonna kill me after he hears this. Make sure you have him here so he can like crap on me after.
No, definitely not.
No, we only want to hear your side of the story.
I mean, like, Uncle and I are like we bicker. Like we're like God, I'm gonna cringe so hard. Yeah, we're like a married couple. We were like a married couple because I've known it since like freshman year of high school. So when we got in UVA, we were so sick of each other by the past 4 years in high school that like we were like about to divorce. But then we pushed through for our kids, our education for the next 4 years in college. So we lived together for 4 years in college too. But like, yeah, I mean, like just like Uncle and I are like close. Like we like understand each other, but like there's certain things about each other that I feel like we like gets on each other's nerves, but like
Yeah.
you know, it's all love.
And you guys know what buttons to push for each other. I feel like.
Oh, dude, like Ankit knows the exact button to push to like just piss me off. And I know a couple of his too. I mean, I shouldn't, but sometimes it's just kind of fun to like make people mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we all love to instigate, especially Turun. Yeah. It's true. Don't shake your
That's so
head.
false.
What do you mean that's so
True.
false?
It's so fucking false. You have no idea.
Oh, wait, hold on. Like, okay, I gotta hear the story.
Turn is
I don't
known
know if
for
there's a
being
story. Like
like
I'm generally the nicest person in this fucking call, and I get shit on like I'm not the nicest. Haran, like you said, Sakar earlier, Haran is the most rejecting of love. I've never met someone with so much hatred in their heart. So
Turun, I'll go out for a meal sometime.
But
On a date?
he's gonna strand you.
I've been asking to go on a date with Haran for 4 years, and it took him this long to ask me, man.
I'll pick you up. We're something cute.
You would not pick me up, bro. You would have driven me to class. You
Okay, we're not doing this right now. This is about Sakar. This episode's about Sakar. Okay.
No, what the heck?
Don't make it about you.
Why don't you drive him to class?
Sakar,
Your
shut
tech
up.
is massive. Dude, Haran, you're a horrible friend. I take back my love. I mean, I won't give it to Tarun, but like I'll take it away from you.
Oh, you said I won't?
Yeah, I mean you're not there yet.
Man, fuck you. I'm on Haran's side now. Fuck this guy.
What is going on? This is a mess.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, this is a great conversation, you guys. Thanks for watching.
yeah, that's my last in-person memory of UVA because I think we go there right
Really?
before we left.
Yeah, you guys came like I think near like the end of
Yeah.
I think it
Our,
was
like, fourth year, freshman year, or first semester, fourth year, or
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
You
it
came
was like
early.
November. It was
Yeah.
November-ish. Yeah.
Yeah.
it was when like we were in the apartment, Amrita's apartment, like we went upstairs, right? That's when I was that's when Christian said that I just can't take it anymore with Sakar.
Oh damn, I can't remember this really well.
we were like
Yikes.
playing games. Remember that night?
Yeah. I know what you're talking
And
Were we playing
Yeah.
literature?
I mean, I don't know. I'm an immigrant. Like English is hard for me. Like, what is literature?
It's a
Stupid
card
Are we
to
all
read.
just mean? Are we all just mean as fuck?
I think we are, honestly. Like,
Wait, I think you know literature, right? I think we played with you before.
Is it the one like?
You take the eights out, and like there's like 8 different sets that you
It's
collect
like
within your
the-
team. But you can't. It's like Go Fish, but you can't talk to your team. So you just like collect cards and like declare.
You can't
sets.
talk. I definitely wouldn't play that game.
no,
You
I
know
think
me.
I think we did play that game, and that's probably why I got mad.
Oh shoot. Okay. I was thinking about the game where like it's like it's charades. It was charades. But we were doing like movies or something. But then like you guys like had like telepathy or something. Like
Oh
you
yeah,
guys
I do
knew all
remember
your
that.
movies.
Yeah, I
So I was
remember.
getting so frustrated.
Yeah,
Oh.
because bro, Tarun would get everything within like 2 guesses. I remember that.
Yeah.
And then Haran was always like, oh, I don't want to act it out. You know,
Yeah,
that kind of shit.
that is usually me and charades.
Dude, Haran acts like such a child for his like stature. Holy crap. You're just like an elongated like child.
I mean, it is facts. Like I can't deny that.
Oh, I take it back. Bhavin is a chaperone.
I was gonna say like when you first made that comparison, I was like, it's funny that you call me a chaperone because I'm definitely the least mature out of all of them. Yeah,
I mean, what is maturity, right? It's a social construct.
it is.
Yeah, just like
It is.
time.
Just like time is a scientific construct, no?
No,
I
because
stay
it's
for your
time.
podcast with an odd, right?
What? Time?
Nothing.
Wait, it's time for what? Like Imagine Dragons?
No, it's time to take an ad break.
Ad break.
We'll be
Oh,
right
you got
back.
played Sakura.
All right, guys, welcome back. And we're going to continue with Sakar. I'm going to get some medical professional advice, even though you might be studying neurology and all that fun stuff of the brain. But, your gym story
Oh,
of
gosh.
all of your chest separating,
Chest separating.
it's a nice way to put it, reminds me of somebody. And, if anybody else has an idea, they can raise their hand or just, talk about their experience. Harsha?
Hey.
It's a question introduction to the podcast. You have to talk for the last 20
Wait,
minutes.
what do you mean? Hey, you have to introduce yourself.
No, he's
Hey, I'm Harsha. You know,
Oi, oi, oi.
I've been having rib pain for the last week. I have a rib inflammation, so it hurts to breathe, move, and stuff. So that's how Anant reminded me that you had a similar thing, and that's why we brought it up for the podcast.
How
yeah,
is it?
How's what?
How are you? Your chest pain?
Oh, I'm good. They gave me a lot of strong medication. I went to the doctor for it. I think it's because it's on the same side as my dislocated shoulder, so I was favoring that area.
Did you try turning it off and on again?
Future doctor, guys.
Did you try dying and waking up again?
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I just had to
No, it's a valid
try.
I think
Yeah.
Zakar's gonna have like those great jokes when he becomes a doctor. You know,
Yeah.
drop those one-line bangers on you. Like if I wanted someone to break a news of cancer to me, I think Zakar would be the guy.
Don't do
Really?
this.
Yeah,
Is that so?
that is so.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll write that down.
Just knock
Zakar would be
on the
like,
door.
"Are you
hey.
feeling pain?" Or I'd be like, "Are you feeling pain?" They'd be like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Okay, yeah, just stop doing that."
That'll be $100.
There's your problem.
Just, hey.
Yeah, fuck doctors.
Actually, what do doctors do to you?
They're just taking all my money.
Damn.
Did you
Yeah.
try not to go to the doctors? Just heal yourself. I feel like you going to the. It's on you, dude. Like it's your ribs, bro. The doctors didn't hurt your ribs.
Damn.
I'm just kidding.
Bars.
If you,
Yeah.
on a serious note, if anyone, guys, please go to your primary care doctor. If you ever feel like primary care doctors are like gods on earth.
Or just go find Mr. Miyagi, bro. He'll
Just-
hook you up with some
Just do some
secret
cupping. Just do
sauce.
some cupping techniques.
Cupping?
You say secret sauce?
Yeah.
Oh, what kind of doctor? You know, you're a sus
What?
guy, bro. You're a
What,
sus
Haran,
guy.
what is wrong with you?
What's wrong with your doctor?
What? You haven't seen Karate Kid?
Yeah, but he never like sauced the kid. He just did some cupping. You know, I'm like looking back, like, cause the Cobra Kai stuff, right? I like rewatched the first Karate Kid movie like over summer last year. It was so cringy.
Yeah. I mean,
can't
it's an
believe,
80s
like-
film, though. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, but like a scrawny, like white kid from like New York or New Jersey, right? Learning karate and just like beating every kid like twice his size. Like, I don't know about you, but I have a black belt taekwondo. Like, I could take him, but like even he scared me.
You have a black belt?
Oh yeah, I have a black belt taekwondo. I paid $200 for it. Just for the belt. I bought the belt.
I was gonna say,
Wait,
so you didn't earn it. You just have it.
No, I mean, I took 3 years of like taekwondo. Did it do anything? Maybe not, but like
You got a belt out of it.
discipline. I got like 12 belts out of it.
Damn. Oh
I
yeah.
lost 2 of them, so I had to reorder them for like $50 each. But yeah, I got
Oh my god.
mad belts.
Wait, Taekwondo self-defense, or is it?
Bro, it is
Separate
whatever you want it to
methodology.
be. But it's like taekwondo is mainly like using your legs.
Mm.
I
Okay.
think. Yeah, it's mostly your legs. I think it's
I think you're
mostly
right.
like your legs. Yeah, it's mostly legs.
True.
Yeah, I never like punched or anything. It's usually every time we did sparring, it was always like just leg focused. Yeah, I don't think you really got that many points if you punched and stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, so like it was tough, dude. But I feel like what brown kid didn't do taekwondo at a certain point, right?
I didn't.
I did karate.
I didn't. I did karate.
Oh.
I didn't do that either.
What did
Only
you
did-
do?
Only played soccer and basketball.
Singaporean Muay Thai.
What'd you say? Muay Thai?
Like some Singaporean Muay Thai. Like what you? You go.
Wait. Is it Y? Is it Y tie?
Why?
It's Muay Thai.
I think. Hey, that's disrespectful.
You're the one that.
Dude, karate was so toxic for me as a child because like I was like so shy, I was not confident. And obviously I was like a smaller kid too. And so I'd always be too shy to throw a punch during sparring. And I just like they'd have like little sparring competitions like internally during the whatever, like the practices and shit.
And you just got the
I would
shit beat
go
out
up-
of you.
I would go, I would go up. The dude would punch me like 2 or 3 times. But, oh, sorry, and then I'd sit down. And that was it for the
All right,
rest of
so
it. I
you're
don't know-
telling me-
I don't know.
You're telling me you got paid to get beat up, and that was it.
Wait, no, you paid to
Wait,
get
no,
beat up.
I did. Now I paid to get beat up. Yeah, my
Yeah,
parents.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
Why
I'm
would they
saying.
be paying
worst
him
part
to do
is-
taekwondo?
The worst part is there's like a glass there was like a glass
Ceiling?
thing, right? Like where
Oh.
my like there was a glass thing that barred the parents seating area to the actual
Oh, like a
karate
viewing
studio.
window, you
And so-
know?
Yes.
Like a
And it
zoo.
would actively see me get beat the fuck up and then pay for it after. I'm never taking my kid to karate, man.
It's like,
unless
very
he's
good
built like-
show. Here you go. Here's the money.
Yeah, unless he's built.
Wait, so
like-
were you like forced to do karate, or was it? Like, I'm assuming.
No, I did enjoy like the forms and stuff. Like it was fun, like to feel like you were like
Getting beat up.
no. I was gonna say it was fun to feel strong, but clearly I wasn't.
But then
So
So you're double checking like why you went.
I don't know why I went. I think it was cool.
Yeah, if you just say, I took karate as a kid and left it as that, great. We won't have to ask any more questions.
Turn, I feel like you're just digging your own grave to get just like roasted. Like, you're digging the pit that we're gonna roast you in.
Damn. You gonna take that? You gonna fight back now, Turin?
Yeah,
Are you confident enough?
pay us.
No, we'll let your mom watch us, and then she'll pay us.
You know what? I've decided you're not getting hired as our intern.
That's
Harsh, how about
fine.
you? How was your karate
Nah,
experience?
Yeah, I chopped some wood there. I felt really, really huge.
You can't
and
use
then
weapons.
I chopped some wood with my hand.
Oh, that is the
Yeah.
best weapon.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay, and then I think we had some warm up thing in the beginning where we have to run back and forth and do other things. And then one thing that we had to do was somersault from one side to the other. I could never somersault. I still can't somersault. But when I did, my head is really shaped, right? So I would go diagonal. Oh yeah, it's pretty embarrassing.
Wait, can
I would
you
just-
still not somersault?
Nah, I don't even want to try anymore.
Oh, wait, no,
man.
definitely not
Something
right now
else-
in your
Something
capacity.
else would break.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I haven't
He
tried
can't
since.
do a sit up, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
No, that's a winter salt.
Moving on.
Bro.
All right, make sure you leave that
You
silence
still
there.
want to post this episode, bro? The fuck?
If it's just because you're
You're
getting
doing so
destroyed
well.
doesn't mean.
No, I don't give a shit anymore.
So if you end up putting it there, after I said the winter salt, the silence is like every conversation I have with every person.
But it's
It's just typical.
it's a
So
lot
they're
of
really getting to
dramatic
know.
effect,
They're really
though,
getting to know you. So
Yeah.
you're being authentic, if you will.
All right, viewers, if you want me back, just send Christian unsolicited.
What the fuck's going on?
Whatever he says next,
Uns-
don't do it.
Just confessions of love.
All right,
do it.
even better.
Unsolicited.
Tur, did you at least break the
Move
wood?
on.
I don't know if we did the wood thing.
Oh,
Honestly.
just had a
Yeah,
little.
what the fuck do we
Chil-
pay for, mom and dad? What the fuck?
just had a children fighting ring. That's all you had.
Fight Club.
Wait,
for
were you
kids.
and Harsh in the same class?
No, fuck no.
No, this isn't. Really, I was 5 or 6 when I did karate.
Oh,
No. Harsh is the kid who was beating him up.
No shot.
Oh man, I broke some wood. Yeah, it was.
What about in karate?
I knew you were gonna say it. I was waiting. As soon as someone brought wood up, I was waiting for Harsha to fucking make that joke.
That's very inappropriate, Harsha,
Yeah,
and that's why I like you.
that was unsolicited.
That was unsolicited. That was unsolicited.
Stop.
Yeah, statistically.
Fucking next topic. All right. I'm gonna drag you back to reality, and I'm actually curious about the lab that you work in and what kind of research you do. I know this is a complete 180 from what we were just talking about, but
So
dumb it down a little bit because I didn't take STEM in college. So
Brains.
definitely, yeah, brains.
oh,
So basically, I work with Alzheimer's disease and like looking at neuroinflammation in certain regions of the brain that is most vulnerable during Alzheimer's disease. So do I think it's ever going to result in like clinical treatments and interventions? No, not in my lifetime, I feel like.
Yeah.
And that's like, it's so daunting to me because like the one thing I love about research is that you can never stop asking questions.
That's true.
It's just like every question you like even try to answer, right? You can have like 50 more just come out of that and 50 more out of each of those. So it's just like, it's a rabbit hole. And like either you have to love the process of being in that rabbit hole. And I did at a certain point, but then I just realized I don't think I can spend my life just asking questions and trying to get answer, like, and trying to answer them.
Mm-hmm.
I need human, I need to be able to like help, you know? So I love research. So like, it's definitely gonna be a part of my life in the future, but like research, like starting, like I started researching in high school, like at a local university, all 4 years of undergrad. And the one thing I realized is like, you can research anything you want, like beyond the sciences. Like I had a minor in religious studies. Like I just like wrote papers, like just for fun. I like, would research different types of topics. Like I researched, like gender and Buddhism and how my kind of idea was like, you know, there is actually no gender in Buddhism. And I just like did some papers on that. I gave it to my teacher. She liked it. Do research with like children's books and how like you can ask questions through children's books and get answers even for adults. So
damn.
Yeah. Cool. It's crazy. Dude, you know the giving tree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just so much you can research through that, dude.
Dude,
there's so many questions you can ask.
It's creepy as fuck, bro.
Don't ever do that. It's disrespectful.
Dude, do you see what he looks like?
Yeah, I do. Just like all the pictures that all of his books, like pictures, was just like a black and white picture of him just like staring at into space. It's like it's kind of creepy, but
no, his books were solid though, for sure.
Oh, for sure. Dude, like reading children's books as adults, it's crazy. It's like surreal because like you can learn so much. Because like I'm not that I'm immature, but I am. Like there's the lessons that you teach kids like with these children's books. Like it definitely doesn't go through to kids. I feel like the lessons we can get from children's books is so much more applicable to adults like right now. I feel like there's just so much tension. I feel like reading children's books is gonna like save our lives. No cap.
That's the thing though, is like you try to combat it before it happens, you know? Like you try and give morals or, you know, that kind of thing early on so that you don't have to try and fix it later on. Like, you know, we try and do now, I guess.
Yeah, this conversation took like a full turn.
Hey man, you know, that's what we do. That's what we do, bro.
Yeah, I'm like a huge like supporter of like childhood education, like equal access to, you know, education equity, equity in education. And it's just like, you know, these are the kids that are going to be the next generation. Why not give them all the support, you know, that we can? So, yeah, I mean, I like made like a mentorship program for Nepali students too, and just tutor a lot. And yeah, teaching is great, and I want them to like spark an interest in research too, and so they can solve, cure Alzheimer's disease when I'm at that age. Like,
yeah,
the regimen of no exercise and just fat food that I'm going in, I might develop something for sure.
Don't say that, man.
Sorry, I'm kidding. Did you say don't stay fat?
Don't say that.
No, don't say that. Okay.
Don't stay fat.
That's my.
It's a new slogan.
Oi, hold on there.
Haran ruined such a great, you know, moment with such a terrible, terrible insult.
Thank you,
dude. Haran, this is like I'm just losing so much love for you tonight.
Sorry, we'll all come down to the same level.
Oh. Yeah, that was kind of deep.
Can you speak more about the mentorship program you were talking about?
Oh yeah. So I grew up. So I'm an immigrant. I'm sure I've like said that a lot. But like growing up here, especially in elementary school, there's like no one who's Nepali, right? I mean, there was definitely like Indian kids, but like as much as people joked about me being Indian, I'm not. So like
I feel that.
You know, yeah.
Shut up, Ron.
He's Singaporean.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, yes, things are similar, but it's also not, right? So there's so many different things. But like people just like stick me in that Indian category, and the majority of my friends were Indian, but our practices and like opinions on certain things, they didn't align all the time. So like in high school, since there's definitely a huge Indian like population, like Indian American population in Northern Virginia, I didn't notice the same support in the Nepali American community, because at that point in high school, I was like in the generation that's like the oldest. So like there was like not many people, not many students older than me that could have been like a role model or a mentor. So after college, I decided to make a mentorship group for the students that are in high school now or in middle school now. So we're thriving. We have like about 40 to 50 mentors and mentees, and match them up. We're trying to do our best to help them out, make sure we can guide them as best we can. I think they really like me. They make fun of me a lot, so I think that's like a good sign. Yeah, they roast me. Oh my god, dude! Maybe I should drop them all.
Send them back,
dude. Oh my god!
Wait, no. Why don't we all take them all to the karate studio, bro, and then beat the shit out of them?
Just be like, next year just go, just take a trip back to Nepal and then just leave them stranded there, bro. They can't come back to the US.
Yeah, and then the parents will pay me. Yeah, man. The mentorship program, it's great. Yeah, dude. There's like, I love students. Like, I always want to be a student, but I also want to teach.
Yeah.
My personality has to permeate. If people don't act like me, I'm gonna be so sad. Like there has to be more of me.
Weren't you? I feel like you. I remember you telling me when you're a lab TA. I think it was a lab TA on undergrad. Like you had like students that would piss you off a lot. I remember there's like one girl that you said was like annoying you all the time.
No, it wasn't like annoying me, right? It's just like she was so apathetic, right? And it's like I'm actually never annoyed at students, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to force you to study, or I'm not going to force you to do what I like. It's just the fact that like if you're going to take this class, at least put in the effort and at least help out your group mates, because in these things you are in groups of 4. And the thing that really annoyed me is that if you don't want to work, don't work, but don't drag down your other teammates by not working, right? So it was really frustrating, because then I would have to like go to that table all the time and like take time away from like the other tables I was helping to like kind of encourage a student. And she worked. But at the end of it, she's like, yeah, it's not for me. I was like, well, you give it a shot. And then like the next semester she was back, and this time she was more interested. So like it was like a negative to a positive. So I was just kind of frustrated at that time, I guess, when I was like spending time trying to encourage her. But I guess it worked. Like a couple years later, I noticed her name in a high level math biology course. So I think she's still there. So which is great.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You had a positive influence on her then.
Haran, you had a positive influence on me.
Okay, we're going back up. Stock is to the moon again.
What the fuck is this roller coaster? What the hell is this?
No, yeah. I mean, like, what are you guys' thoughts? Like, do you guys like to teach and stuff, or do you like kids? Like, do you want kids? Do you have kids?
Not at this time.
Yeah. Harsha, you want to take that one?
Yeah.
I have no kids
yet.
But wait, when are you getting married?
I don't know.
Bars. Yeah, marriage is a huge talk in my family right now, because like my two cousins are getting married. So like,
no, congrats.
Yeah,
to them.
Wait, clarify. Not to each other, right?
No.
I need better say.
I mean,
Hey, I'm not from where you're from, but
I'm not from Alabama.
No, I listened to one of your podcasts. You were talking about how like where you're from, like.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Kind of.
I was doing my homework. I was trying to impress you guys with my knowledge of Christopher's background.
Christopher.
Never ever have I been addressed as such.
Oh, shit! Your name's Christian. Oh, dang it!
I'm not the Columbus.
You know, I was kidding, right?
Yeah. No, but going back to what your original question was.
Oh, shit, I keep going on tangents.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Nice, good.
I think I enjoy sharing like what I enjoy doing with other people, and like some of it may come off as teaching, some of it may just be like rambling, which I do a lot. And so like I guess that's sort of teaching, but at the same time, you know, it's just me like that's my way of expressing like my interest in something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dang.
I would say like my time as a tutor at Tech, it was fun. Like I get what you're saying with like students, because a lot of students would come in and they're just like, hey, like I really need to like get like this grade in this class, and like I really can't be bothered to read the textbook. Can you just like tell me what I need to do step by step right now, and I'll just memorize that. And I'm like they try to tell us like to like in your mind just have the like try to make sure that they want to do math and not like do it for them, you know, and like kind of like encourage them like this is gonna be important for them, and like make sure that they try to understand it. And like I struggle to like try to instill that in their minds most of the time. Like some of them like came in with like the right approach, that they're like, hey, I've been stuck on this, I've been doing this to like try to figure it out, but I'm still stuck. And like those are the students like I was really willing to help. But most of the time it was just students like trying to get by and not put in the effort. But I like teaching. I think it feels good when you like are able to get an idea across to someone clearly. Especially for me, because like, I'm not even a good talker. So like at least for me, when I'm like able to I'm able to teach someone properly and like they get what I'm trying to say or convey, it like I don't know, makes me feel good. So
Yeah, you're not good.
What'd you say?
Yeah, you're not a good speaker.
Thanks. That's what you got from all of that.
You're a great speaker.
Oh,
No, that's the thing, you know, like you really want to encourage students to not just do it for the sake of a grade or for the sake of something, but for like the sake of learning, right? For the sake of like knowledge. And like being in college, like I always grew up like being praised for my effort. So like I just kind of early foster that love for learning. It's so cliche, but it's just like I take the course that I actually know will enjoy, but like it just takes so much more energy when you have to take a course that you just absolutely despise. For me, it's just like history courses. It's just like, you know, let history repeat itself. I'll learn it after.
That's true, though. I feel like a lot of people don't see college as like an opportunity to learn. It's more of like the means to an end, you know? Like they just want to go to college to get the piece of paper that says they're smart so they can get a job, you know?
Yeah.
People aren't interested in like the middle ground.
I think it is slowly changing, but yeah, I would agree.
So.
For right now, it's hard getting a good job without a degree. So
I think, what was it like? Like the previous generation, like the equivalent to our college was like their high school. I think like now for you to be on an equal sort of playing ground, you have to have a college degree.
Yeah.
But back then, like a high school degree would suffice. So I don't know. Like I just want everyone to have education, like equal access to education. Man, that's just and healthcare, of course.
And it's just weird the fact that like it's like kind of a dream to think that people should have like these, you know, basic like human, you know, rights and like needs and shit, you know.
Yeah.
It's America. Yeah.
I was in like Nepal, so I grew up in Nepal for like first years. So like at that time my family was very fortunate, like financially fortunate, because of like my parents grew up in villages, like they were like dirt poor, like rags to riches is what my parents were. So in Nepal they still lived in like the village areas because they wanted me to, you know, be humbled. But like I would go to these schools with like kids who had like next to nothing, and like I would have like the newest backpack, like newest books, newest pencils. They would have like hand-me-downs, clothes, hand-me-down, everything. Like their books would be like torn apart. But every day I went in there, like what I noticed was just how eager and like happy they were to just be in school and learning. And just their faces just I still remember it. It's super vivid. I deserved to get beat up back then. So I was very mean. I was very mean. So I was definitely not teased. I was beat up by one of them. So I don't remember his face, but everyone else, just great people.
Remember why he beat you up?
Yeah, I was making fun of his handwriting, but dude, oh my God. I used to be a horrible kid, dude. I used to be so obnoxious. I used to be like Harsha, like falling down the stairs, but like purposefully.
You brought that out of nowhere. I gotta respect it.
I'd love to see it.
Look, I jumped down the stairs and I broke my chin, and there's just like the first thing that came to my mind when I talk about be obnoxious. And then, because I recently listened to one of your first podcasts with Marsha's story.
Yeah.
Falling
Classic.
down.
A man of many injuries.
But look at him, a true survivor.
Yeah, people used to call
Lone
me
survivor.
that, but oh man.
So what else do you remember? What age did you move to the US?
So like right before my 7th birthday, so like 6 3/4. Like a month before I turned 7, I moved to the US. So like the stuff that I remember definitely is like the most impactful things. So like it would be like my love for education. I just like mentioned the students. My love for pottery grew in Nepal. Equal like healthcare, like it grew in Nepal because like we didn't have doctors. Like I would go to a doctor of homeopathy who would give me sugar pellets for my freaking like, sore throat, which never worked. It tasted good, right?
Right,
Was,
yeah.
And then you came here and you got ice cubes from the nurse.
No, yeah. I mean, like Tamiflu, dude. That's works in miracles. Yeah. So, and like at that time, there was like a civil war going on in Nepal too. So like, I remember having to like walk and sleep in like kind of like a bunker sometimes because the anarchists were like blowing stuff up everywhere.
That's crazy, man.
So
that's insane.
Yeah, but I think it was like toned down by the time I was getting ready to move to the US. So it's wild though, like just thinking about like a 4 or 5-year-old remembering like walking down a back alley to go to a safe like living area. Yeah. It was kind of crazy.
Have you been back since?
No, I have not. I wanted to go back after high school, but during high school, but the earthquake, they just kind of ruined the plans. And then I was going to go back after college, but then COVID.
That's really unfortunate.
So your lesson is to not plan when to go,
just
and
hop
then
on a
just
plane.
go one time. You know.
Oh man, I mean, like a couple of my friends went like last month, right before it like COVID hit, like not exceptionally, oh wow, like devastated India and Nepal. So like they were afraid that they'd have to be stuck there, so they cut their vacation short by like 3 months and then came back and just like not wasted. Just, a lot of money went to the trip, right? But it just all went to waste.
Damn,
it's wild, dude. This world.
Yeah,
I'll just throw poop at you, but you just can't dodge it. It's like stinky. Well, speaking of poop, actually, I was listening to another podcast about pooping, and you should listen to it too. It's called there's this phenomenon called poophoria. It's like when you like release like a huge stool, like huge amount of stool, and it's just like you just feel so refreshed and just euphoric. Like,
oh yeah, I knew that.
It's right. It's just like you gotta destigmatize poop talk. Like, it's
is it stigmatized?
I think so.
I mean, like
I think a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I get side eyes when I talk about my poop in the restaurant, but like, I mean, just what happens?
I feel like that's different because you're eating, you know.
Well,
I feel like Harsh is pretty destigmatized.
Well, I mean, Harsha talks about anything and everything very casually.
That is true.
All right, name one thing that you are okay to talk about, Harsha.
I'm pretty destigmatized about poop.
You can't copy me.
Like fuck.
Fuck. That's pretty much it.
I just poop.
Yeah.
What about women?
Okay, well let's just not do this right now.
Wait, what?
Don't set him up for that kind of stuff.
Wait, what
He
about
doesn't
women?
like women. He doesn't like women.
Oh my god! Don't do this.
I love them. No, only one. Oh, that.
Oh, whoa.
Two.
He slipped. We got you.
Oh, darn.
He said, "Oh,
yeah.
Oh, darn. Oh, darn.
Darn.
All right. Speaking of wet brown things, you were talking about pottery.
God. Hey, who says my poops are wet?
All right, I'm moving
more
off
fiber.
of this.
Okay, so pottery, yeah.
What? So obviously you said you got into it in Nepal. So was it like a common activity? Explain the depth of it. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Yeah. It's obviously like a developing country. So at a certain like level, pottery wasn't just like a hobby. It was a necessity. So you had to go to your local potter to get like plates and bowls and stuff to store things in. Fortunately, at that time, it wasn't like super necessary to the point that like it was always busy. Yeah. So I in elementary school, like whatever school, like kindergarten or something, I used to run away a lot because I hated school at that point. So like my uncle would just literally just drop me in school because he'd just be so annoyed with me. So I wasn't like an official student because the principal was my uncle's friend. So the principal would just be like, just leave the stupid kid here. We'll take care of him. But they couldn't. I'm a daredevil. I'm a badass. So like I would run like from the back of the school. And this one time I was getting caught. The principal was running after me. Holy shit. But yeah, dude, it was wild. So I was running and I ran into like this the potter's shop, and he was just like spinning the wheel. So it wasn't like at that point it wasn't like an automatic wheel. It's like you have to have someone pedals. Spinning. Yeah, the pedals. And he was just like, you just sit here, just watch. And then I would sit in the corner, like I'll squat, like in the corner, like the poop squat, and just like watch him, just like turn like actual dirt, mud into, like for me it was basically art, right? But for other people, it's like stuff that they can eat with, eat from, drink from, store food stuff in, and so it was just so therapeutic. So that's when like the interest started, and like until recently, I would like watch YouTube videos of just people turning clay into mugs and bowls. And that was my best source of like just relaxation. And so during COVID, I had some money saved up because, #Biden extending student loan interest things. So I was like, I spent money on like a small pottery wheel, and I just been throw clay. Dope. And it's been fun since then. I'm horrible at it, but like it's fun.
That's cool.
What kind of things have you made?
So I'm horrible at it, but I've made a mug that is about the size of like my finger, so it doesn't hold that much of anything.
Oh, it's like a shot glass.
There you go. We can call it that. So I made a shot glass. I made like a little jewelry bowl because I was trying to make a big bowl, but I broke it, so I made it small. It's like a little jewelry bowl that like my mom just like puts like cotton swabs on. So
I mean, anything with a use,
Hey, yes sir. I made like a bowl of clay out of clay. So like I made it and I destroyed it and I put it back together into a bowl. It's just a dry like clay bowl downstairs in my basement. I actually made a decent bowl. It was like the size of like my fist, like opened, right? So it was but for reference, you guys, listeners, I have really small hands and big fingers, so it's like not that big, but it's like this big. And like I'm at a point where I'm like ready to like beyond just making them, like fire them so they can actually be put to use. So I'm like in talks with like a local pottery shop where they said they'll let me just use their kiln.
That's what I was going to ask you, is like if you have access to a kiln or something.
Yeah, I just have to pay it's an expensive hobby. I buy like 50 pounds of clay at a time, and it's like $40. And then for each piece, I pay $5 to get it fired and glazed. So it is expensive, but like for me, the pleasure comes from just like
50 pounds, that's kind of a lot. I mean, I feel like that's, to buy like a bowl would be like $20, and you can make like for like a nice quality bowl, Yeah, and you can make it for like 15, 10. It's not that bad.
You can. It depends like on the quality of the clay.
Yeah, true.
The type of clay I use is low fire. So typically low fire stuff is just like not something you would use like for super hot things. So you typically wouldn't like microwave the bowls or the mugs that I make with this type of clay. You'd probably like have more expensive, more kind of high fire clay for like microwavable stuff and dishwasher safe stuff. So for cost, well, you sacrifice like with cost, you sacrifice with quality too sometimes. But for me, it's mostly just practice and just vibing. It's been fun so far. If I make some more balls of clay, I'll just ship them your way, or bowls when I get to that point. I've messed up so many bowls. It's crazy. It's the only thing I want to make because I only eat out of bowls, not even plates. So
that'd be cool. Like once you have your own like house or place or something, like you just have like a whole cabinet full of like things that you made. It'd be a pretty cool flex,
Yeah.
Yeah, in the very, very distant future when I'm old.
When I old, yes.
I don't know. I think you guys are closer to that point than I am. So go.
And Harsh is the one with kids, bro. It's
I don't have any.
That's man, shut up.
Don't sound so sad about it. It'll happen in a couple years, buddy. Don't worry.
Yeah.
No,
speak it into existence.
Stop. What the heck?
Harsha, how many women do you love again? How many women have you loved?
Have you loved?
I love 2 women.
Ever?
Right? Yes.
But you don't love your grandmother?
Do you love them equally?
Oh my gosh.
So he hates his aunts too, and his cousins.
He's a selfish guy.
That's crazy, but I feel like more than 2 women love you, and only you only love 2 women. That's messed up.
Facts.
Yeah, it's here for you guys, baby.
All right, I think I'm done with this conversation.
We're just like roasting either Harsha or Tarun. It's like you guys are the most silent ones.
Yeah, they're always silent.
That's what
silent but deadly.
Oh, okay.
God, that's a before talk.
That's before talk.
All right, I'm shutting this shit down right now. No pun intended. But thank you, Sakar, for coming on. As much as you say that I hate you, I don't hate you. I'm very interested about your life.
Thank you, Christian.
Is there anything you want to plug or talk about, or you don't have to at all? Just this is your opportunity you can promote a message about equal education if you'd like.
Support the kids who are not, having access to education right now. If there are any, tutoring outlets in your area that can support kids who don't have access to education right now, please do it. There's one there are a couple in DC. Just be on the lookout for those. I don't want to name some right now, but you guys are smart enough to do your research. So just if you have the resources, you get the time, either donate, help out, volunteer, tutor. Be the best person you can be. Be like Sakar.
That's the message.
Yes.
But yeah, thanks so much for having me on, guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
It's not gonna mean much for the most people listening, but this is probably the realest conversation I've had with this man
ever.
It was actually very pleasant. So yeah, thanks for coming on.
It was awesome.
My friend tells me I have like no middle ground. I'm either like way too goofy or like serious. So
it's okay. We hit on both. So like this is good.
I think we had both.
There's a good middle ground,
Yeah. Well, take care, all.
Well, thanks for coming on, Sakar, and to everybody else listening. We'll see you guys next week. All right. Bye.
Bye.